Previously on Fortnite Follies, the CID Saga. I know I'm putting a lot of faith in these when we don't even know what the end of this war will bring, but...
Wait, does it can't hear me because we through Discord?
Family. My work and my secrets have always been my own. Until now. Gather the equipment you need and install it at the Citadel. Ensure it is receiving power.
Grab that, and do that. Okay.
I don't need the bird.
Let's see what we get. Find
Find
a power plug? Okay. Yep.
Get the crown, just to get the crown.
Alright.
Not in the state, buddy, don't worry.
It'll probably be a while before I can even think about the plug anyway, so...
But I want to save with bugs.
Alright.
Yeah, sure. There's a part that gives you a mythic
Okay.
TP.
Place the plug and the power socket. Boom.
Well done. As we proceed, I must offer another confession.
Oh boy, what do we got?
To the Oathbound. At the order of the Shapeless Man.
Now I get this.
He yearns for a rift gate, and if we fail, he may destroy us.
Yes, you're not supposed to swim. There's a sign, it says
We
now
cannot
swimming.
maintain the power needed to open the rift gate. We will need to advance our energy systems exponentially to handle this kind of demand.
Oh,
Oh,
Raw
wait,
kinetic
that's
ore,
done in song?
undisturbed,
here's the stupid
pulses with
mythic deck.
unimaginable power.
Get killed.
Take these conduits to places rich with kinetic ore. I think we can source power from them.
Come on, don't box me like a fish, people.
Okay. Key in a house.
Whatever that skin in the Belfast is.
And then the last one down at Faulty Splits.
And then I can get.
Alright, time to get this destroyer outfitted before that long journey.
Don't fall off the.
And somebody's already here. Yep. Interact.
Yes!
There we go.
Hello there,
Captured
bears.
enough energy to power the stars themselves.
What you doing here?
The energy is extremely unstable,
Battling over here.
but the Shapeless Man is
Don't mind
impatient.
if I do, sir.
We must stabilize this energy long enough to power the rift
Hello,
gate.
Jen.
We must.
Bye bye. Kill another two bears that shooting each other.
Do you mean Crown Royale?
You got our crown royals? Yes, sir.
Huh?
You got our crown royal?
There's a guy crown.
Well, wait. Saying it's time to get one. I didn't know that he was saying we got one.
No, I don't want epic.
In order to
I don't
channel
want
power
epic.
into the rift gate, we must forge a
You
new
don't want
alloy
Epic
of
Games
kinetic
gun?
ore.
Then what do you want gun from?
My dreams are filled
From
with
the
the cold
Pizza Hut
wind
gun?
and the Shapeless
Welp gun?
Man's dark whispers. Gather the metal you need and use the Oathbound forge to refine it.
Okay. So what we got? Damage metal structures to collect alloy pieces.
Where did is he here? Oh, he's behind us. Okay, guess what?
Chicken butt.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Turkey's trapped down here.
Okay.
Yeah, the color.
It's time to gather some metal.
Okay, guess what?
Chicken butt.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Guess what, Turkey?
What?
Go to invite friends and see what do you find when you go to invite friends.
My friends.
Yeah, go and invite the person you see is online. How did that car get destroyed? Oh my goodness. And it starts with S. No, not the car. I'm a skin. Get it destroyed, no. Yeah, invite that person.
Okay. I would ask that you keep that to a minimum.
Yay, Spidey is here. Yahoo. No, I'm not. I left.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Grab
by the
that.
way.
Grab that.
I got a cave.
Yeah, I was saying that just a while ago.
Someone has someone.
Okay, collect this. Alright. And collect this. There we go. Awesome! Alrighty, and place the alloy and a forge brazier to heat the metal.
Oh, come on.
Alright.
Yes, let's go.
2. That's the number I usually do. Alright.
I want to see if I can do the email while I'm on the dirt bike. I think I can, but I still want to know how.
Okay, 3.
Ooh, another red check. No, I don't want the rocket launcher. Okay, the spectator.
Okay, so.
Okay, let's see. Who's spectator here?
Okay.
Who's spectator to you? You guys got a rocket ready, so I'm
Alright.
later.
Okay. Whee!
I'm gonna rebooted at one of the
Alright.
areas.
Wait, what? Ah, dadgummit, Max.
Why you guys are so far away and split up?
Because I would like a shotgun before I go traveling around, but apparently that's what I'm not getting them.
I'll just go to Jester. At least we can stay together.
What does Max do, Jester?
I was following his beacon that he just randomly placed out in the middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere.
Thank you.
You arguing?
Okay.
Money?
Eh. I just need to get to a forge in one piece, please. Go away!
Me just over here just running around.
Interact. There we go. Okay.
Are you playing with
This
one
is-
hand?
Yes, I am. Alright.
Jester, are you eating supper or dinner or whatever you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't ate yet. I just realized that.
Die.
I haven't even ate today.
No.
Go away!
Kill my buddy. That's my pet. Then you remove and just go like.
Okay.
Let's see if I can.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Wee up the hill.
Go away!
Hey, don't kill my teammate, that sir. Or that's the getting at that.
Back off!
Nice. The NPC got there.
How do you guys travel?
You have done it. This alloy will channel the power derived from the kinetic core.
Okay.
If the rift gate fails, I fear my
Oh
nightmares
yeah, you need
will
medkit right
devour
here.
my waking life.
Get the medkit.
The champion has set our coordinates. Soon,
Awesome. Alright.
I'll have the door open.
Huh? Yep. Alright.
Jester, what are you eating?
Tacos.
Eat that.
Tacos.
See you later. Type of health.
Okay. Well,
Everything I can see.
the time has finally come.
Now the rest are really.
For Bagel to hit a 360 no scope.
Shocking.
Okay, so I won't be able to make contact this round. But next round, we're going to be hearing
What happened
something.
God Buzz? What happened to God Buzz?
Me?
I put a window. Oh, take it.
Oh.
It's called I was trying to get the
Break my bills. I was editing. Is it the same story where you spend money on God Buzz for someone? Okay.
No, it's a story where I went over super. With my phone.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Battle Star.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna get it.
Because do you know why the churches is 3 now, not 4?
Find the what? What? The hammer? I don't know. What?
You got 2 hammers in a row.
Mhm. Mhm. Alright.
Imagine you could sabotage people's quest.
Oh.
Mhm.
Doesn't work.
Mhm.
Explain?
Hmm.
Oh, sounds shooting.
Ow.
Hmm.
You good guy? See, tricky? Playback is good. I still got something.
That's because I did 10 times more damage than you did.
No, there's another pair behind me. I don't know. You just wipe out Gunner's team.
Hmm.
Buddy, you saw nothing.
Yeah. You tried to do it, but you couldn't, and then you will got emotional damage too.
Hmm.
And why are you counting everything?
And why is he doing that? Mardi Jester, late years, no. Yes. Thanks again. What are you doing there?
Oh.
Guys, look, you cannot break this coin. It's invincible. I hear hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky, try to break the coin. You can't break it.
What's wrong with that?
$0.
Hmm.
I will protect Jester even more.
Yeah, protect Jester.
Wait, Jester, you're not gonna be able to play the rest of it?
Depends on how fast I eat my taco.
Oh, taco.
Rain and tacos.
Mhm.
But Tricky, you know, almost every day Jester gets raining tacos from Sky every single day.
Huh.
These guys are using hammers, but I don't know where they use them.
Would you like to use the hammer?
Yeah.
Should I do it?
No.
No.
Guy in the truck. There's a guy in the truck. The truck is coming down. Explain how you're riding on a roof. And how you doing that on the roof? Goku's in this cloud. And how you do?
Hmm.
And how you not falling? And how come you're not falling off? And where did the umbrella came from? And where did the greedy came from? And where did the dinosaur came from?
Huh.
Where did the cow came from? And where did Mexican god float from?
I guess it's time I took over this commentary for the next 4 minutes and 37 seconds. We weren't actually ordered, per se. Rather, we were gifted as a token of forgiveness after learning that Mardi Jester had destroyed a whole squadron of Kata Tech destroyer droids by coating them with chrome. He felt guilty about it, and only requested new armor, figuring we wouldn't trust him with more droids. However, here's the fact of the matter, it's hardly fair to blame Mardi Jester when other loopers, even those with other Kata Tech droids, also made liberal use of the same chrome substance, with the same conclusion. As such, the director started work on us Arctic Series destroyer droids, a whole squad to replace these so-called Chrome Series destroyer droids. We were put through extensive testing by the Kata Tech destroyer droid KT, V1, D4, which was put in charge of quality testing due to her relentless skill in the weapon range of the Fort 7 Army base. After the droid deemed us ready, we deployed the next day. I am the third such droid deployed, and due to Mardi Jester accidentally shutting me off while eating his supper, Mexican Muchacho was forced to move me out of the storm. This, however, exposed me to the enemy loopers outside of the forge, and in a few short moments, I was disabled. Some loopers just coming into faulty split spotted me on top of the bus, and fired a powerful rifle at me, bringing me to my knees. As Twig Stomper tried to move me into a safe location to repair my systems, our opponents launched a Kamehameha, destroying me the rest of the way, and severely injuring Twig Stomper. This is one of those moments I'll bet loopers are thankful for the 0 points protection, otherwise death and destruction would be far more permanent. Now without a non-functional droid to watch over, Twig Stomper and Mexican Muchacho can focus on their own survival. Mexican Muchacho seems to be fighting against a knight with a yellow balaclava, which is a type of mask similar to a ski mask. The two eventually take turns firing a shotgun at each other, then Mexican Muchacho starts mantling and building up to escape. We don't get to see the entire fight, as Mardi Jester stopped recording the round once he realized the chances of getting me back into the field were slim to none. Not that many interesting events occur, as these two were later defeated in battle, and you've seen plenty of that from this and other channels on YouTube. Still, you do seem to enjoy watching people fight and build like this, so Jester did keep the camera rolling for a little while longer, so be grateful for that at least. Anyway, Mexican Muchacho just got through spraying himself with med mist at the top of the tall, erratic structure he made. This is par for the course with Kata Tech, however, as many droid handlers also have their Tsuki and Copper Wasp models do this. Why Mardi Jester doesn't do this or set a command for us to do so is a mystery, but hey, he seems more oriented towards stealth and brute force, and that's most likely why we Arctic Series destroyer droids were created in the first place. So I don't question him too much on it. Whatever works for him is good enough for me. Mexican Muchacho makes a bold move and goes into the storm to grab my reboot card, then makes his way back to the eye of the storm, racing against the now moving wall. As he does so, he gathers supplies, and sprays himself with more med mist, getting back to perfect health. He then makes his way out of faulty splits and into the next predicted eye, and prepares to aid Twig Stomper in the final showdown. With a minute left, there was a structure to Mexican's left, and I'm reasonably sure that it was freshly built by an enemy, so I expect he will be shot soon. It appears I was right about him getting shot, but not from the left. They engaged a shotgunner that hit both of them with a wide spray. However, as the shotgun's damage relies on as many of the individual bullets hitting the opponent as possible, that's a very weak way of using the shotgun. Only a heavy shotgun introduced recently is excluded from this rule of thumb, and only while you're aiming down sights. This turns an already narrow spray into a lethal beam capable of extreme damage even from many meters away. This is where Mardi Jester finally realizes that we lost, as Twig Stomper couldn't revive Mexican and keep the floor and pyramid intact at the same time. He tries anyway, but is soon dissuaded by the gunfire damaging the floor.
Alrighty, and we're moving on to the next round. As V3 most likely, well, A3, well, both actually. V3, A3. As she most likely told you, essentially, these models were a bit of a way of Katatech saying, we forgive you, and it wouldn't be fair.
Facing a fate darker than the worst imaginable. I need a body built for the other side of that rift gate. My upgrades include a pocket chainsaw, flamethrowers, a little cheese knife, a jazzy piano, a collapsible candelabra. For a post-rescue snack. I know he misses his candlelit soft cheeses. I've drawn up blueprints, but a stiff wind blew the plans clean out of my printer tray. Find my missing blueprints. Using a Falcon Scout should help.
Okay. Anyway, it was basically meant to say that it wouldn't be fair to blame you because everyone else did it too, and with the same result. So, honestly speaking, yeah, they kind of understood, and the fact that I felt really guilty about it kind of let them know that I had learned my lesson about it, and that I had I was going to try to do better. So I guess they picked up on that and decided to give me some more droids anyway. So here we are, controlling Arctic Series destroyer droids. It's actually kind of interesting to note that AMIE said that all of her upgrades were going to include stuff that was going to allow her to grant the scientist a soft candlelit after rescue snack of cheese. That guy is a man after my own heart because I love cheese. Like, I'm pretty sure you've heard on multiple occasions that I eat cheese sticks. And some of these end up... some of these are cheddar mozzie, Monterey Colby Jack, sharp cheddar, Vermont sharp white cheddar, and then we have Vermont sharp white and Gouda cheese cubes, which is a pretty good combination. So now I figure out why exactly there was a mark here. It's because this robot has a Falcon Scout to sell. And this is going to be pretty valuable information for those of you who are currently on a time crunch right now. Because as of this video, a week has passed since since these quests have started up, and I can't remember right off the top of my head, but a little bit over a week was said to be the amount of time that I had in order to complete these quests. So, once I get through with this commentary, I'm going to pop up a little editor's note telling you exactly how much time we have left as of this episode. So, pay close attention to the quest window that keeps popping up, and if that don't tell you the information you need to know, the editor's note should, because I'm going to make it like pop up at least over V3A3's head, or V3A4. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, it is V3A4. Her head, telling you exactly how many days you have left to do this in. And I have a feeling that if you want the AMIE skin, you're going to at least have to have had to complete Oathbound Part 4. And this is simply a theory and should be taken as such. There's probably a higher chance that that skin is actually going to be a future Battle Pass skin alongside the 7 members that were abducted by the Chrome in the past, except probably turned evil. And the reason why I am saying this is due to the fact that the ominous message that is displayed during the AMIE quest, the Oathbound Part 2, a few weeks ago. The Test Rift quest, you just need to pay a little bit closer attention than I did at first in order to really be able to connect the dots. Because the first thing that the AMIE fragment said when I retrieved them was, "He's different now. They're all different now. As we speak, they change." So that kind of suggests that the members of the 7 that were captured would have would be changing as we were speaking to the AMIE fragment. The second one says that the circumstances is sculpting the scientist's existence anew, and that it's worse than the darkest fate imaginable. And honestly speaking, I think that means to say that he's suffering a fate worse than death. The third and final one, however, says that AMIE will be able to get to him, but will she be able to do so in time to save him? And then Vaxi just comes out and says the rift gate has locked on to the scientist's signal. And given that fact, the various mentions of the shapeless man can be either the scientist or the Foundation. And given that he's impatient, quite possibly that would also throw in the origin, because he was one of those during the trailer of Paradise that that said that the scientists needed to find some sort of countermeasure against the Chrome, since it had pretty much devoured most of the island at the point that they were showing. So I'm guessing that our next enemy is probably going to be the Foundation, the Origin, the Scientist, the Visitor, which I don't have, the Imagined, and the Order. Now notice one thing. I am leaving out the Paradigm, because unless she went on her own personal mission to find out where these guys are, I don't think she is in with the rest. And given that she's already got a remixed outfit, there would really be no point unless there was a high enough demand for her to come back, such as somebody missing her. But even if she did come back, it wouldn't matter too much to me, because I already have most of the members of the Seven. So to recap, I have the Foundation, the Scientist, the Imagined, the Paradigm, and the Origin. So that only leaves out the Visitor and the Order. So I have most of the Seven already. If I get the Visitor at any point, then my collection of the members of the Seven would be practically complete, and I would be able to then buy the Order, or to get her remix style from the Battle Pass, whichever one comes faster. So the reason why I'm so keen on collecting the members of the Seven is because of their incredible high-tech suits. I mean, come on. Their suits look awesome. They have a digital interface on the front, which you can change the style of.
Great work.
And
can you pick up some of those computer chips on page 7? You can find that model of chip in Guardian Shields. Smash some up and collect the chips.
yeah. So, that interface can be changed, and I actually like the Scientist the most, because his styles on his visor are actually kind of cute. Like, I'm not saying that I don't like the other members of the Seven. That would be a complete lie. Because I have played extensively as the rest of the members of the Seven, far more than I have the Scientist. I'm just saying that his visor is my favorite out of all of them. Now, that's not to say that his suit is my favorite out of all of them, due to the fact that the Imagine's Storm style exists. And given it's purple, I think you can see where I'm going with this. Although, I have to say, the Paradigm in Aurelian style would give her a run for her money, because it too is purple. More specifically, gold and purple. So I can and have created a preset of that particular style of the paradigm, and I believe I made that one into the man. I believe I made her into the demolitions expert, because yeah, I believe I have, because I also made one of her celestial style, I think. I know for sure I made one of her Aurora battlesuit, because before the Aurelian style came out, the Aurora style was my favorite. So yeah, that that really ends up making her one of my favorite, if not favorite, members of the Seven of all time, just simply due to how many great styles she had. The Imagined is definitely a close second, because she has the Storm style, which is a delightful shade of purple for me. I have also branched out and made a medic preset of the Imagined with her default red armor. So it's not. I'm not really saying that I'm not going to use any other style of the Imagined, because I already have plans to do so. But suffice it to say that I would use her Storm style far more often. That was a pretty good victory, huh? Completely avoiding the Kamehameha and one of my friends dealing the finishing blow after the fact. That was perfection. Anyway, I believe it's time to see you all next time.